neighbors. Everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
Lucy?
No, it's Gail.
Ah, just the person. I've been trying out some new styles. What do you think?
Too cheerful.
A new aunt, I take it. Well, you're going to tell me about it, or you're going to cart that rain cloud around with you for the rest of the day?
Oh, it's Paul. I had to get out of the house before I did something I might regret. But you don't want to hear about it.
Says who? If it's a family problem, I'd rather you tell me than someone else. I won't take sides, I promise.
We just had another argument over the waterhole.
Ah, I might have known.
But this one was a doozy. He makes me so mad sometimes. Okay, I admit I feel strongly about him wanting to demolish that old pub, but the last thing I do is ring Rosemary and get her to stop him.
Rosemary stopped him?
Dead in his tracks by the sounds of it. And he's blaming me for telling her.
Oh.
He just can't trust anyone, not even his own wife. Look, I know I argue with him, but I wouldn't phone America to dob him in.
I don't think anyone else would either. You see, Rosemary called me, actually, and I told her about the waterhole.
You?
So you can tell him that it's my fault and to apologise to you.
Helen, wild horses wouldn't get me to go anywhere near that man after the way he accused me.
Okay. You stay there and brood. I'll sort him out myself. Oh, hello. I understand you're in a filthy temper.
No, she's been running to see you as well, has she?
Gail called in to see me, yes.
Yeah, well, just keep out of it, Gran.
Keep out of it. I've come round here to stop you making a fool of yourself.
I am not making a fool of myself. That woman deliberately went behind my back to tell Rosemary about me wanting to pull the waterhole down.
Gail told you that she didn't tell Rosemary. Now, why couldn't you take her word for that?
Because I know she told her.
You don't know anything. I told Rosemary.
You what?
Well, Paul, I thought Rosemary knew all about you pulling down the old pub, and when she rang, I simply told her that I was against it.
Oh, Gran, how could you do such a thing?
I haven't done anything. Still a free country. I'm entitled to my point of view. Besides, Rosemary promised Jack Lassiter that the waterhole would remain. And to her credit, she's sticking to that.
Yeah, well, she wouldn't have stuck to it if she'd had time to see the plans that I was drawing up. But, oh, no, you had to jump the gun, didn't you? Well, the tin check stays, and I hope you're satisfied.
Oh, so you're turning on me now as well. Look at you. That's exactly the way you used to stand when you were a toddler and couldn't get your own way.
Gran.
Another thing I remember about you when you were a little boy was that you always admitted when you'd made a mistake. And you've made a whopper about Gail.
Hello?
Who's that?
Who wants to know?
This is Jim Robinson speaking.
Oh, hi, Jim. I'm sorry. It's Gail.
Oh, Gail, just the person. Is Paul there?
No, he isn't.
Oh, well, look, two things. Would you tell Helen that I'll be home in 2 or 3 hours and that I'm bringing Beverly home for dinner?
Oh, okay. Have you had a good trip?
Great. And look, the other thing is, do you know if Paul will be free later on today?
Well, he's at home right now.
Good, because I want to take advantage of having a business genius for a son. I want him to have a look at a workshop I'm thinking of buying.
Well, we all know he has strong opinions when it comes to property.
Yeah. All right, well, my love to everyone, and I'll see you soon.
Okay. Bye, Jim.
Yep.
Oh, Helen, that was Jim. He's bringing Beverly home to dinner. And he wants your opinion on some property.
All right.
Oh, speaking of property, I think Paul would like to apologise to you about the waterhole. If you'll excuse me, I'll be in my bedroom until the dust settles.
Well, we both know I made a mistake about the waterhole. I apologise. Well, what more can I say?
You could say you've been an absolute pig to me.
Okay, I've been an absolute pig to you. Is there anything else?
Yes, you could tell me that you'll trust me more in future.
Gail, you know damn well I trust you. You just got to look at our marriage to realise how much I trust you.
You didn't trust me over the waterhole.
And I apologised. It won't happen again. Well, you're going to accept my apology or not?
I'd prefer it with a little more sincerity.
Gail, I am really, really sorry. Okay?
Okay. Helen, you can come out now.
Mum? You haven't said too much about Dad since you've been back.
Haven't I? What would you like to know about him?
Well, why didn't he make sure you had some money? I mean, I thought he was doing really well over there.
Oh, dear, would you look at that now? Darling, would you run along and get my manicure set? I think you'll find it on the dressing table.
Ah, hello, Jane.
How was church?
Oh, uplifting. Amanda. Oh, imagine I called in to see your mother at the hospital on the way home.
Well, that was very nice of you. How is she today?
Yes, a little quiet, which isn't like her at all. Perhaps it was because Madge was with me. Well, as you can imagine, Mrs. Mangle hasn't yet forgiven her for that fight they had.
Does Mrs. Ramsay often fight with the neighbours?
Good heavens, no.
Oh, I really must have got the wrong impression of her. Why don't you ask her round for afternoon tea so I can get to know her better?
Oh, Amanda, I would appreciate that.
Good. There is nothing worse than tension in the neighbourhood, is there?
Yeah, you're quite right. Oh, there it is. Yeah. See, I promised to lend her this book, so I'll pop over there now and make sure that she comes. See you later, Jane.
It wasn't on the dressing table. I had to go through the drawer.
Did you?
Then I found this. There's even more money in there, Mum. In fact, I've never seen so much money in my whole life.
Well, the truth is that your father was a very possessive man. And one way of stopping me coming back to see you was to keep me short. He always said that he was putting the money away for your future. But really, I had nothing.
Well, Mum, what did you do? Rob a bank?
Of course not. I simply went to the office safe and took out what belongs to us. You and me.
You stole Dad's money.
No. I simply took what any self-respecting husband would give to his wife and his daughter. Jane, I did it so that we could have a new start. And I did it more for you than for me. I mean, you're the one with a future to consider, and that's all that's important to me.
Mum, do you mean that?
Of course I do. You're my only daughter. I want to do everything I can just for you.
Then you'll stay with me? You won't go back to Hong Kong?
For as long as you like, I promise.
What about all this money?
Why don't you go and put it back in the drawer where you got it from? And keep remembering it's our money. Seeing as I've invited Madge Ramsay over for afternoon tea, I should go and prepare something. Oh, Jane, I do love you, you funny little thing.
Harold, I'm sorry, I can't be a hypocrite. I don't like the woman, and if I had afternoon tea with her, I think I'd choke.
I can't believe you said that. You haven't even met Amanda.
No, but I know what she's done to her daughter. How those people could dump that child on old Mrs. Mangle and ignore her for all that time's beyond me.
And to think that you sat next to me in that church and listened to that sermon. Didn't you hear what the Reverend said about the prodigal son?
Harold, what's the prodigal son got to do with having afternoon tea with that woman?
Oh, Madge! It has got everything to do with it. Now, if you look deeper into what was said this morning, you would realize we were talking about the principle of forgiveness. Now, when you and Mrs. Mangle fought the way you did, when you fought like that, if you'd have turned the other cheek, perhaps, just perhaps, that heart attack mightn't have happened.
Harold.
And now you are in danger of sitting in judgment on her daughter, a woman you haven't even met.
Harold.
I say unto you, Madge, when...
Harold, I'll come to afternoon tea, all right?
Oh, Madge. Look, underneath it all, I know you're a good woman. And I know that once you meet Amanda, you'll become the very best of friends.
Harold, don't expect too many miracles, all right?
Jane, darling,
Yes.
come here a minute. What does Madge Ramsey drink?
Drink?
I was wondering whether I should serve sherry or cocktails.
No. She and Mr. Bishop don't drink.
Oh, well, that's a relief. Your grandmother wouldn't have anything in the house anyway.
You haven't heard, then, about the night Nan got drunk?
What did he say?
Oh, yeah. She and Mr. Bishop were so drunk one night that they collapsed on this couch. And unfortunately, Mrs. Ramsey walked in and caught them sprawled all over each other.
What's the joke?
It's true, Mum.
Jane, you do realise you're talking about your grandmother and my mother. Now, if there's one thing I do know about her, is that the only way that alcohol would come into this house is over her dead body.
Well, what if she thought it was harmless apple juice, when really it was alcoholic cider?
No, it couldn't have happened. Couldn't have.
Yes. Mr. Bishop brought some home. They drank 2 bottles between them, did the tango and collapsed.
The funniest thing I've ever heard.
Ah, Amanda. Madge is only too pleased to accept your kind invitation.
Oh, I'm so pleased, Harold. Jane and I were just talking about whether I should serve sherry or cocktails.
Oh, no. Oh, no. No, no, your mother and I are as one regarding drink, I'm glad to say.
Well, I had a lovely weekend.
Oh, the weekend isn't over yet. You invited me to dinner.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to tell you again how much I enjoyed it, and your company.
And I've got to admit, I enjoy your company as well.
Well, I don't have to ask if you two had a good time.
Hello, Helen.
Hello, Helen. I brought you these.
Oh, they're lovely, thank you.
Looks like you're not the only one in Ramsey Street to be receiving flowers. Hello, Madge.
Hello. Well, don't tell me Amanda's little man's been visiting you too.
Amanda's little man.
Oh, it's a long story. I'm going over to the Mangle house for afternoon tea.
Oh, Helen, we'll go on in.
I'll be in a minute.
See you later, mate.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Madge.
What's all this about a little man?
Do you know that woman had the audacity to go to the school caretaker and pretend to be me?
Why?
Well, Scott had left these rock concert tickets in his locker, you see. Well, the caretaker wouldn't open up for him, so Amanda used her charm on him, said she was Scott's mother-in-law, and the old goat fell for it. Next thing I know, he's on my doorstep with these to court her. I'm tempted to hit her over the head with them.
Madge.
Oh, no, but I won't. I won't. She's so nice. She'll be dying to get rid of me. Ta-ta.
I offered to go and get her, but Madge just wouldn't have it.
She sounds like a very independent lady. Has she always been a barmaid?
Oh, no, just a temporary measure.
I'm sure you'll like her, Mum.
Yes.
Oh, that'll be her now.
Oh, Harold, I'm so sorry I'm late, but I bumped into Helen outside. Hello, Jane. And this must be...
Madge, this is Amanda.
Oh, Amanda, you're exactly the way I imagined you. It was so nice of you to ask me over.
The pleasure is all mine.
Oh, before I forget.
Madge, you shouldn't have.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh. Who are they from, then?
Oh, you remember that little caretaker man you met when you impersonated me?
Oh, yes. I do hope you didn't mind me getting those tickets for the children.
Oh, no, not at all. Anyway, he arrived at our house this morning with those for you.
Oh, he did. You're joking. Harold, did you hear that?
Yes. Oh, I just knew you two had hit it off when you met each other.
You mean Amanda and her little man, or Amanda and me?
You and Amanda liking each other, yes.
She's teasing you, Harold.
Huh? Oh, yes, of course she is.
Shall we have some tea then?
Oh, lovely. I'm really looking forward to this.
What do you think?
Well, I suppose a workshop's a workshop, but you know what you want, and if that's what you want, I think it's, what's the word I'm looking for?
Rustic?
Yes, I suppose it is, rustic.
How about rusting?
Yes.
I should have known better than to invite you two along. Now here is a man who knows about real estate.
Are you saying you don't really want our opinion?
That is precisely what I'm saying. It's my son's opinion that really matters.
Ugly. That's the word for it, Helen.
Yes, ugly is what it is.
Is this it?
Yep. What do you think?
Forget it, Dad.
What What do you mean, forget it? You haven't even looked at it yet.
I'm looking at it now, Dad. For starters, it's too far out of the way.
That's what I like about it. And if you're worried about passing trade, don't. People will be happy to drive out here.
Now what's happened?
It all flared up again in the car. I made some innocent comment and Paul started arguing about the waterhole and Lassiter's.
But he apologised.
Huh.
What do you think, Gail? Think your father will like this workshop?
You'll love it.
Yeah, Dad, I reckon he should keep looking. I mean, it's nothing but a piece of old tin, really.
Yeah, and Paul's policy is to demolish anything like this, if you can get away with it.
Right, you've heard you say, now why don't you shut up?
Oh. Don't worry, Jim, he won't shut me up. He may be my boss, but he doesn't own me.
I'm also your husband, so why don't you try behaving like a wife?
I do behave like a wife, and if you don't like it, we can easily rectify that little mistake.
That's enough.
Fine, that's fine by me. If that's what you really want, you just think about it. Dad, would you drive her home?
Paul, come back here. What's got into you?
Dad, it doesn't concern you.
Gail, this is ridiculous, fighting over an old workshop.
It's got nothing to do with the workshop or Lassiter's, Helen. It's more than that, and he knows it.
Yes, I do enjoy travel. Have you travelled much, Madge?
Oh, yes, Queensland, New South Wales, Victoria.
Actually, I meant OS. Have you ever been overseas?
No. No, I stayed home and put my family first.
I want Jane to travel with me eventually. It's very good for one. It broadens the mind. It knocks off the rough edges and gives one a kind of sophistication.
So long as it doesn't give one a pseudo-sophistication. Then one might sound quite pretentious, mightn't one?
More tea, Mrs. Ramsey?
Oh, thank you, Jane. Oh, this is nice, isn't it? So cosy.
Well, I'm glad we know you well enough not to be embarrassed by all that.
Good. So when Jim and I have a slanging match, I won't worry about you either.
Oh, I don't think you and Jim will fight somehow.
Yes, we will. I love a good argument. It clears the air.
Well, speaking of clearing the air, let's say how happy I am that you and Jim are friends. And if it becomes more serious,
You move out of here and let me take over.
and be delighted for you both.
Oh, Helen. I really appreciate that, but we are just good friends and I don't think it'll go beyond that.
Well, you never know what's round the corner.
I don't care what's round the corner, as long as you and I remain friends.
Oh, are you still in one piece?
Oh, it's a Mexican standoff. I wish I knew what it's all about.
We can't go on like this, can we?
I wish we hadn't talked about ending our marriage in front of your family.
Yeah, I asked for that. Shouldn't have lashed out at you.
So much for marriage of convenience, eh?
Gail, what's really going wrong?
Okay. I thought we'd entered into a partnership. But you obviously see yourself as a senior partner.
Well, yeah, I do. I naturally assumed that I'd make the decisions and you'd back me up.
I can't do that. Not if I think your decisions are wrong. I'm an individual, Paul, with my own opinions. Look, maybe I could help you more than you realise if you just listen to me before you shout me down.
Okay, I'll listen to you in future. I'll really listen to you. I mean it.
Why the sudden change of heart?
'Cause in the car on the way home, I decided that I don't want to walk away from this marriage. I value your friendship too much. Hey, apart from my family, you're the best friend I've got. Well, that's why I should trust you and listen to you.
No, Reverend. No. We were just having some afternoon tea. And the ladies insist that it's all right. Yes. I'm on my way. Right.
I'll just move the sprinkler. You'll run over the hose.
Thank you, Jane. The Reverend wants to instruct me on some of my duties for tonight's service. I am sorry about this.
Oh, nonsense, Harold. One should always help out at the church whenever one can.
Yes, of course. Well, I'll see you later.
Yes, bye.
Right.
Alone at last.
Yes, time for a little straight talking after all the fencing we've been doing.
Let's start with my mother. Did you really drive her to that heart attack?
No, I did not.
I think you did. I also think that Harold is far too much of a gentleman to be caught up with a woman of your class.
Oh, now you're showing your true colours, aren't you, madam? Well, let me tell you something. You are the most devious woman I have ever met.
Madge, what are you saying?
I am saying that you're a rotten mother, and if you so much as try to get your claws into Harold Bishop, you'll end up in hospital.
Don't you dare speak to my mother like that. First you fought with my Ned and now you're threatening my mother.